Alright, boys, so today we're going to be talking about loneliness and self improvement. And just about a year ago, I was addicted to video games, addicted to watching porn, addicted to watching hentai, addicted to video games, addicted to watching anime. I did all the bad habits because all my friends did. And the only way I could get out of that place was if I left them. So my question for you is that what are friends for? Friends are people who will help you grow. Friends are people who will help you throughout your journey in life to become a better person. But nowadays, most people my age, most young people have friends because they are lonely and they want to fit in. I'm not gonna lie, my friends that I had was very good. They were good friends to me. But they weren't the friends that were bringing me to where I want to go. And that may sound messed up for a kid to hear. Like, imagine a kid saying that, oh, why didn't you be friends with them anymore? Why are you not friends with them anymore? And that's because they were holding me back from my true potential. And if you aren't willing to take this step in life, then this video is not for you. This video is for the people who are willing to put everything on the line just so they could be successful. These people that are holding you back, that serve you no purpose, are not truly your friends. They're your instant gratification people who you go to when you want to have a good time. The sad truth about all of this is that once you stop the bad habits, your friends stop hanging out with you as well. Isn't that kind of crazy? That you being a better person, because self-improvement is not known to everybody. To improve yourself, to stop the bad habits. Why stop eating donuts? You're crazy. Why stop eating the pizza? You're crazy. Why start running? You're crazy. Why start going to the gym? You're crazy. When you start to improve yourself and stop the bad habits and start doing good habits, you're going to realize that the friends that you were around, you don't relate to much to them anymore. You're afraid to tell them that you meditate. You're afraid to tell them that you journal because they're going to think it's gay. If you aren't willing, or you can't say that you do these habits, like you read books, you read how to influence and influence people, you're reading all these books and all these good habits, you love going to the gym, you love hurting, you were thinking about your future self. When you do all these things but you aren't ready to tell your friends, then they aren't your friends, because your friends are there for you to grow. And if they don't want you to grow, they're just holding you back. They're just crabs in the bottom trying to pull you back down. After you're making so much progress, they're pulling you back down. And that is something a person that wants to go to the top needs to sacrifice. You need to sacrifice these people that are holding you back. So, once again, you have friends for what? What do you have friends for? You have friends because either one, you're lonely, or number two, these friends help you grow. There's no other way around it. It's either these two. And if your own is the first choice, where you have friends where you need to be lonely, you don't want it bad enough. You're sacrificing time, which is the most important component of self-improvement. Time. Using your time wisely. And when you play video games with these friends, watch anime with these friends, still hang out with them, You're wasting your time. Learn to be by yourself, to be lonely, because that's how life's gonna be. Because right now you're at this medium spot right now. You're in like the middle of self-improvement, where there's the top 1% of men and then the people at the bottom. Right now you're in the middle trying to reach that top 1% of men, but you're not there yet. And so you don't relate to the bottom people or the top people yet, right? And so you're slowly going up there. And it's kind of weird because you don't relate to much people, because you don't relate to the people on the top, you don't relate to the people at the bottom. And so what you need to do is forget the loneliness and push past it until you reach the top. And once you reach the top, there's going to be people there waiting for you. Loneliness is not forever. If you want people to hang out with your family. Or try your best to find a tribe. I'm not saying like, oh, go out there and be a hunter-gatherer. What I'm saying is find people who have the same interests as you. Because as you grow, your social circle needs to grow. Not in quantity, but in quality. Forget having 150,000 friends. Forget about all that. Have one friend who is worth 1 million. You know, like, who would you rather have friends with? 1 million friends from school or Andrew Tate as your friend? A friend where he can help you grow, a mentor. He can teach you things. When it comes to friend, it's definitely quality over quantity. I guarantee you that. And a tip for this is, there's always going to be that one friend that is going to be interested in self-improvement for your friend group. And for me, it's this guy named Angelo, right? He is one of that friends that is interested in self-improvement, right? And you're also going to have that one friend. So try to find who that person is that's willing to hop on self-improvement with you. And, you know, you can coach him. You made some progress. He can coach you. And then you guys are like, oh my god, you know this? Wow, 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 wow. And then, you know, you guys can be the next Sam and Hamza, which is kind of cool. So, the truth is here, hold on, real quick. Friends, right, are people who will challenge you, who will criticize you. They are gonna tell the truth about you if you're doing something wrong. Like, you know this, you should stop doing this because it's actually quite bad for you. They're not afraid to tell you. Because most friends nowadays are afraid to tell other people or their friends that they're doing something wrong. And what this is causing fake friends. People who you go to because you think that they're good to you, but genuinely they're not growing. Because the way the superior man, the masculine grow through challenge. And if you want to reach the top, you need to be masculine. You can't reach the top being feminine as a dude. So if you want to be the best, you want to strive to be the best, you have to start out by being masculine. And you need to find people who will challenge you, who will challenge your growth, who want you to grow. Not these people who hops on your back and always be nice to you and this and that. Freaking fly, smack it in the head. So people who will talk about life with you. So when I was thinking about this, I almost shed a tear last night, right? Because I was thinking to myself, like, I took a step out of reality and let go of my friends to disappear and improve myself. I disappeared from social media. I disappeared from everywhere just to improve myself. And the sad fact is that I moved to a new school, and when I try to find people to hang out with, I can't. Because it's just full of degenerate people who honestly only care about pleasure, care about sex, care about junk food, care about all these dumb stuff that don't matter, that don't affect their future self in a good manner. And that is the world we live in. Most people in schools are stupid. So, like, I think you can agree with this if you're in self-improvement. Most people in school are stupid. They don't use their time wisely. They're scrolling to TikTok all the time. They're texting their bitches while not doing anything productive with their life. And you're that just one weird kid who reads books, that one weird kid who thinks about business, that one weird kid who thinks about being productive 24/7, that one kid who thinks about his future wife, his future daughter. You're just that one weird kid in the sidelines while everybody's being a degenerate. You're that one unique kid who everybody thinks is a weirdo, who gets good grades, who stays fit, who reads books just for fun, who watch educational stuff because he enjoys it, who does the hard work especially when he doesn't feel like it. You are just that one kid in the corner. And why does society have to be like that? Why does it have to be where the person that's working hard is the ones at the sidelines while all these dumb average people are smoking weed, smoking pipe? Oh, let's go to a party, let's bang all these multiple women. Oh, when we get home, let's play some video games. Come on, let's go. Why does it have to be like that? Well, my friend, that's the thing about life. You can't have it all. There's some things that you're gonna have to sacrifice. And the thing for self-improvement, like if you wanna really have full focus on your self-improvement journey, you need to let go of this degenerate lifestyle because it's holding you back. Drinking, focusing on hooking up, video games, watching dumb YouTube videos, watching anime, all these degenerate stuff, that all these worldly pleasures that everybody does around you, you cannot do. You need to stop if you really want to reach the top. You cannot stop. It may seem obsessive, it may seem repulsive, it may seem like you're going crazy, but genuinely, if you just keep putting in the work, I swear to you, in the end of the line, you will reach a place where you will find 10 times better people than the people you see around you. You see these parties? They're having parties. No, look over there. They're having parties. They're smoking weed. They're fucking all these girls. And then if you see over there, you see these people playing the new Call of Duty, the new Star Wars. You see these people inviting each other, going to a movie, and you're just there. I gotta go home and work my business. I gotta go home and work out. You gotta be that dude. Sometimes, like what David Goggins said, your motivation needs to be the thing that others won't do. Because you're doing it for your future self. And if you're on this journey, full fast track, ready to give everything you've got, you feel that fire and burning desire inside of you where you want to be great, then you need to do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. Saying no to your buddies when they say, let's play Fortnite. No, you're busy. You're doing it for your future self. Instant gratification versus delayed gratification. You must remember that in your head 24/7 if you want to be successful. I promise you. Most people nowadays, they think that mental health is cringe. And honestly, they can be talking all the trash they want while they're depressed as hell, binge eating. But while we're here meditating and journaling, doing our daily gratitude, and them, they're living the depressing life and they need a relationship just to sustain their life because they feel lonely inside. But us, we care about our mental health, and so we invest inside it, invest into it. And when we invest into it, we feel great inside. We have our soul inside. We follow our purpose. We follow God. Everything that we need, we have within us. But others, they try to seek it through degenerate friend groups, degenerate sex, degenerate hookups, degenerate relationships. But no, we care about our mental health, and so we prioritize it as well. So what if these guys think it's cringe? They can talk. So, do you see the pattern here? You see the pattern here? If you're in self-improvement as well, I relate to no one around me. Nobody around me I can relate to. I can't just open a door to a certain school, to a certain place, and then I say, oh, he meditates and he journals too, and he goes to the gym too. Or, oh, you like talking about entrepreneurship? You like reading books too? Nobody. I can find nobody who relates to me. And there's that kind of thing where you're sad and happy because you've stopped the bad habits and you relate to no one. But also like, what am I gonna do? Because humans are social animals. We need a tribe. And so it just sucks that being in self-improvement, you have to be lonely. But yeah, so, and that's because I chose to stop being an idiot, and that's the reason why I'm here. I cannot just go back to my dumb young self who binge eats junk food, binge watches porn and hentai. I just can't. I can just go back to those days where I was a dumbass Jeffrey and just keep on indulging in instant gratification, and then I can go back to my old Discord friends, oh, let's hop on Roblox, let's play until the night ends, and let me drink some Mountain Dew for some energy, this and that. I go to the gym, nah, it's too hard. I can't just go back to there because I think each and every one of us, if you're in self-improvement, you have that voice inside of your head where it tells you like, you're making the wrong move, you're making a mistake here, don't do that, this and that. I genuinely can't go back to those days. But even if I could, I wouldn't even want to. Like, you're so high up there and you don't got any friends, would you go down there just so you could hang out with friends? That's why religion is very important for self-improvement, because you've always got someone to look to. Like, you're lonely right now, but God has a plan for you. In the end, He will bring more believers into your circle. You'll find more people for you, and in the end, all your hard work will be worth it, because number one, you'll be successful and have friends. Right? You need to gain that success and have friends later. Or would you rather get the friends now and the success later? Obviously, you want the success first, right? It's basic common sense. So, the longer you're in self-improvement, the more you're going to find out that you relate to less and less people. You're going to be more unique. And you can feel happy about that. Because, they're going to be like, oh, you read books. For what? Your teacher didn't tell you to read that? No. So why are you reading it? For for knowledge, you know, they're not gonna understand, because these people around you are gonna be so freaking goofy that they don't understand, right? But yeah. Okay, 20 minutes. Let's go. So you have two choices. Click off. You know, just like the red pill, blue pill, but not like the sexual kind of thing, you know, but you have two choices. You click off this video, right, and go back to living the average normal life that you live. Video games, all the worldly pleasures, you know, because not self-improvement is not for everybody, right? Go back to that. Live normal like everyone around you. Or the second choice, be that weird kid that nobody understands on what he's doing, reading books, meditating. Why are you so focused on these things? Nobody gets you, right? Nobody gets you. This is the red pill. Nobody gets you. And, you know, thinking about starting a business, meditating, who enjoys improving his life, who enjoys doing the hard work, who always thinks about his future. You know, like, that's a trait about me that I really like, that my parents always tells me, like, why do you always, like, are going so fast in your life? Slow down. Like, why do you keep thinking about your future so much? And whenever I hear that, I'm like thinking to myself, am I really working that hard for them to think that I'm always thinking about my future and I'm always trying to fast track and fast pace my life? It just brings a smile on my face, you know, when your parents see the progress as well. And the truth is, boys, right, this is the reason why I created this channel. I want to bring more people out of the rut, you know. And if you want a book, quick ebook is down there below. It's free, bro. It's free. Chill there, right? It's how I got out of the mediocre rut. I think that was called. I don't even know the name of my own book. What an idiot. But yeah, get that video down below right there. And yeah, when you get that, you'll learn about my story and, you know, being quite lonely. So if you want to learn my story, you can get that. And so if you're a man on self-improvement, right, and you're very serious about this, and you're driven and you're obsessed, right, where you made it this far to the video where you kind of relate to me, like you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, then join my Discord down below, because I am looking for some people, like-minded people who are, you know, people who are willing to grow with me. And, you know, maybe I could find some couple of friends there. And, you know, self-improvement is not for everyone. You must remember, you can't just go around calling people, you're Jeffrey, blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's for those certain people who went through an FTE moment, forget this event moment, you know, like, I'm done with this, I'm pissed, I'm never going back, I'm never breaking my diet, I'm done, I'm just pissed, you know. It's like the FTE moment of MJ DeMarco, the one that made Millionaire Fastlane and Unscripted. His FTE moment was when he was in Lamborghini and, like, he was strapped in the snow, like, what am I doing with my life? I don't love what I'm doing, you know. And then things slipped, he moved, and then he lived in a broke house eating, I think it was noodle crumbs stuff, slept on a cardboard box, and he just kept on working on his business, and boom, it worked out, you know. And that's an FTE moment, right? And I think self-improvement is like, or the FTE moment is not only for entrepreneurship but also for self-improvement, because you need to have that FTE moment where you're tired of everything. And every person on self-improvement have that FTE moment. And mine was when I texted a girl, and, you know, she was my last chance, and I said, you know, this is the last girl I'm gonna ask out, and when I ask her out, I'm gonna be done. And then boom, I asked her out. She said no. Obviously, the puts that fat ass in the face, you know. But, you know, I asked her out. She said no. And boom, I got pissed, you know. I cried my eyes out. 3 a.m. in the morning, tied my trash ass shoes, and ran a mile. And then I came home. Once I came home, you know, I was scrolling, and then I found Ice Cold JT, and I was like, I'm gonna improve my life. And that's how I got here today, boys, right? So self-improvement are for those certain people who, went through a tough time in their life and then finally opened their eyes and genuinely started to change their lives in a drastic way, right? And so I would like to end this video off with a certain quote, right? I don't know who made it, but props to whoever made it. And yeah, geniuses were crazy until proven brilliant. That's enough for me. Improve your lives. See you. Have a good rest of your day.